Tommy boy, what is going on? I hereby bless thee with loot. I bless thou with loot. Good luck, Tommy boy. I'm hoping for you, alright? Hope you get that loot that you want. Dude, I listed so much stuff on the auction house and I only sold fucking one thing. What is going on, Hans? How are we? X-Beck, what's going on, mate? Welcome aboard, all. Welcome aboard. Just gonna list a couple of things on the mailbox in the auction house. Sorry, I've only been awake for about fucking 1 second. That's crazy. Give me a play account. No worries, mate. I will in a sec. Alright, let's have a squiz. 1,078 online right now, with a max online today of 1,793, which is huge. Should be running BRD tonight with the boys. Good luck, mate. I hope you get all of the loot that you want. That's actually sick. I might do some dungeons today. X-Beck is fishing. How's the fishing going, mate? Steady growth, she said. No, it's definitely growing. It's good to see it thrive. I am a little... How do I word this without coming across as overly critical? Since the sign-ups have opened up, there are some bad agents in the game right now, and I've been finding myself turning off world chat. So I don't know if that's a good thing, you know what I mean? Like, that's how bad it's gotten. Previously, I felt that everyone that was playing Octo was here because they missed WoW and they wanted to be part of some new private server. Now, though, with all of these exiles coming in from Epoch and Ascension, I don't know, man. Some of these people, they're a lot more antagonistic. Maybe they're coming in angry, you know what I'm saying? I came into OctoWoW at peace with what happened because the ending of Total WoW for me was bittersweet. But now, I don't know, these people are coming in hot and it's not great. Hans, other than the raids which will be released, is there anything else still missing? I think there's a couple of things here and there that are missing. I think the talent trees need a final tweaking. The game overall doesn't feel quite as polished as WoW did, so there is that. Dom, is there any of the raids or dungeons that aren't back yet? Don't worry, we'll find out for you. I'm more of a leveling guy than an endgame guy, so my experience with the game has remained relatively untouched because I enjoy the leveling process more than the endgame. But that's just me, that's just my experience. So what you're saying is that the OctoWoW world chat is now at the same level that TurtleWoW is at. What do I mean, not polished? There's a little bit... There's more jank in OctoWoW than there was in TurtleWoW. Little instances of bugs, missing textures, things like that. Like, it's not the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? Should be done with this in a second, and then I'll sign up for some Battlegrounds. Good enough. Yeah, don't get me wrong though, TurtleWoW still had a little bit of jank. I believe so. That's correct, Hans. Yeah, TurtleWoW had a little bit of jank still. For instance, if you were trying to pull enemy mobs out of buildings, if you were standing outside the building, sometimes, actually I would say oftentimes, you would have to go inside the building, pull them out, and then if you went outside of the building, the enemy would run up through the roof and around it and down and out. No character wipes. Absolutely no character wipes. That was confirmed day one, pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna go down here. And make our way down to Stranglethorn Vale. What are the highest dungeons open right now? Kara 10, I think Oni. I don't know if, is UBRS, is Upper Blackrock Spire open right now? I thought that whole thing was done. I thought that whole thing was out. I definitely know Kara, Oni, I'll ask Dom for you, mate. UBRS is up. Okay. Confirmed. Yeah, I definitely know Kara 10, Oni. They're bringing in a ZF raid. I saw that. Also, grats on the 120 gold as well at Expec. How do you want that pronounced anyway? Do you want to pronounce Z-Beck or X-Beck? I'm assuming it's Quebecois. I'm assuming that's why you've named it that way. We love a flight path. Hans, at current pace, things should have smoothed out by 4, but by then play count might also be where TWoW was. I might chime in then. Yeah, let me just... Player count is high. I actually... Yeah, this is more populated than Tel Abyss was, which was the PvP server, and that's where I played my mains over on TurtleWoW. So what they've got to do is they've got to make it so the PvP server for the levelers over there, they've got the increased XP rates, because that's why I was questing over there. Because I did my time with 1x back when I was a kid, you know what I mean? I did my time. I don't want to go back to it. Nordnar was 5 to 7k. Yeah, it was huge. Ambershire was growing pretty rapidly as well. Like, Ambershire was about 4K, I think. But that was the newest server. I may start maining a hardcore character or something like that, just because I prefer the more communal aspect of hardcore. I think there's generally in my experience, the player base over on hardcore are there with a very clear purpose, so they're not as aimless. And I was just having a lot better of an experience with the community over in hardcore than I did elsewhere in classic over on official. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the hardcore realm over here, and I'm gonna start leveling my lock, or maybe I'll like level a priest or something like that. Haven't decided what yet. I miss OG Classic. Well, they still have Error Realms. There are still empty Error Realms over there, but I get what you're saying. You know, you've missed the environment. You're on the softcore server right now. I am. Fuck the meta chasing. I would rather be a dog shit player with dog shit talents and enjoy what I'm doing than min-max the fun out of what I'm doing. Alright, we've got a... Oh, that's where we were going. We were going up to Grim Reaches, because I'd never quested there before. Alright, false alarm. What are we listening to? We are listening to Dungeon Synth today. WoW Classic is so overplayed that every mechanic, every loot drop, every piece of data is collected. Yeah, it didn't used to be that way, unfortunately. I love seeing them big crits on the Fury Warrior. Hey, we are humans, we love seeing big numbers. Alright, we're actually going to go up to Grim Reaches. No, guys, play nice, please. But yeah, I think like I tried min-maxing when I was playing Burning Crusade the first time, when I was like when I was raiding with my Warlock. I think back then I cared about the big numbers. I wanted to compete in the DPS, but I was a fucking kid, man. I was a kid and I was just like, I want to see the big numbers. But like nowadays, I just do not give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit if I was like the bottom of the DPS consistently. I just would not care. What matters is that you as a player, as an individual, are having fun with what you're doing in the game. That's what fucking matters. So if you're somebody that wants to min-max, then you can min-max. Or if you're someone like me and you just want to enjoy the game, just enjoy the game. Expect now everyone knows just human chase of perfection. It's sad. Han's been playing WoW since 2004, one year before me. Leveled Warrior twice to 40, never made it beyond that. It's such a chore. Warrior is one of the... I'm not going to say monotonous because it's a certain playstyle. Some people fucking love Warrior. Like, I mained a Warrior in I think Legion. I think in Legion I mained a Warrior. And then in the expansions beyond that, I mained a Warrior. I know I mained a Warrior in fucking Battle for Azeroth. And I mained a Warrior. It's so weird to be talking about retail with any semblance of nostalgia. But yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, Hans. Expect in 2019, tell me to go to any zone or dungeon, I'll know exactly how to do it. I mean, I didn't know back then. Now I know how to do everything. There is some beauty in that though. You know what I mean? There is some beauty in that because now you actually know. Like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just requires reframing how you're viewing it. But yeah, to go back to what I was saying to you, Hans, leveling a warrior, for me, felt a little monotonous, but for other people, it's probably a very engaging experience because it's more hands-on. There's less room for error in a warrior. Expect, that's why we play TotalWoW and OctoWoW and all the private servers, because there's still so much mystery. Hans, especially on TotalWoW, warrior gameplay felt okay-ish, I guess, but I felt so fucking weak and inferior. Yeah, in comparison to fucking paladins, horrible. It was an adventure back then. I had that again. Yeah, well, we have it again now. Like, it's good to not know. It's good to not know things about this. You know, it's good to be exploring. It's good to have mystery still. Yeah, Northwind. Northwind's back. I'm going to Grim Reaches. Leveled Druid, Shaman, Priest, and Hunter multiple times. Did those characters feel better for you to level because they're more versatile than a warrior is? I hate drinking with a fucking straw on camera, but it's like so much more convenient to just drink with a straw. So then I don't have to worry about spilling the fucking drink on myself. Great. We got a blue screen. I mean, not a blue screen, a fucking error. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, mate. Going for the hybrid. I've noticed the hybrid tax is less of a deal on private servers than it is on official servers. There we go. Can always be in Horde, so little to no pally play in my behalf. Would you consider like creating an alliance just to experience the paladin? Pala, I'm always pure DPS. Is that just because you prefer the role, Pala? Like you just prefer being within a group or a raid and you're just DPSing? Hans, could also never get myself to do rogue, only DPS only classes that ever became fun for me were pet classes. Yeah, Warlock and Hunter. I did level Pally to 60 TBC, but never really got into endgame with it. Pally's felt way better in Burning Crusade and Wrath. X-Back. Never liked TBC. Why is that, mate? What's the time around the world? Like, fill me in on what the fucking time is. Because that shit is always fascinating to me. Pala, I literally do not want the responsibility. I've found that I get criticized more as DPS than I do as a healer. So long as people are alive as a healer, you're fucking golden. You don't, you know, you can go into a dungeon and do fuck all damage. You can do fucking absolutely nothing except heal, and you're sweet. You're in the clear. Expect zones aren't my flavor of enjoyment. Also, fuck the dungeons. 5:21 PM. And that's up in Canada, yeah? Hans. Oh yeah, although it was exactly their bad reputation and underdog healbot existence that taunted me to play one in vanilla, but then all my friends joined Horde and I rolled Druid for good. I'm finding out that Druid's playstyle in PvP is rough for me. Not ideal for me. But that's just most likely because I've never really done it before. Because in our group, Jack was always the Druid and I was always the Warlock. So that's why, like, I was in a Warsong Gulch the other night and I got first on the charts, and that felt really good because I'd had a couple of games that were shitty, but that's what I get for fucking doing Warsong Gulch at level fucking 12, you know what I'm saying? Pala, 8:21 PM on the American East Coast. Expect West Coast, Canada. Hans, Druid was my first WoW experience in beta 2004. I loved the class but hated the fucking cow locked into Horde. Yep. I feel like that sometimes with certain class race combinations. Like when I created my Warlock, my hardcore Warlock, and I streamed, like when I did that at the end of like the stream a couple of days ago, I absolutely did not want to create a fucking gnome. And then I was just like, I don't really want to create a human either, so I was kind of forced into doing it on Horde. Agreed, X-Spec. Night Elf and High Elf females have the best character models, I believe. Hans would have paid good money to roll an Orc Druid. Well, in retail, trolls can be druids, I'm pretty sure, yeah? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought trolls could be druids. Recently been into orc ladies. You guys would get along like a fucking house on fire. I ain't vibing the, like, I like orcs, they have amazing racials. Paler, Undead is the only race I can ever see making a warlock with. What about High Elves, if High Elves could be warlocks? It's definitely the most appropriate race for a warlock, though, because they're already sort of brought back from the dead. Lore-wise, Orc is the most lore-friendly WL race. Yeah, true, because of the twisting net, like pulling things from the twisting nether. They're from Outlands, pretty much. But when you think of a warlock, when you think of like a class that's adjacent to a necromancer, like undead, fucking, you know what I'm talking about? Like fucking undead. I think that's why I can tolerate playing undead over on Horde. Because I'm just not a Horde guy. Because I grew up with like... Pala knows this, but I grew up with like Warcraft 2 and 3. And the Horde were the bad guys. And the undead were the bad guys in Warcraft 3. But like, still though, the undead had a cool factor. I've been on that flight path so long I've forgotten how to fucking play the game. Yes, I played Warcraft 3. I've got a shirt in the mail coming that's fucking the front cover from Frozen Throne. Yeah, those games are sick. Hans, always loved orcs, hated Tauren, gnome I mostly pitied. Yeah, see, I like Tauren because they like nature, and I'm like a nature boy myself. If they had a necromancer class, I would have chosen to main that instead of warlock. Same here, brother. Pala, your taste and my taste in this sort of stuff aligns really well. Yeah, Rexar is fucking sick. Just like I do in Diablo 2. Yeah. It's cool that they brought the Warlock class into that. I thought that was a really good choice. Silverpine is great. I fucking love that. Here in, they've got Glenshire right here. It's so weird being in Tirisfal Glades and it be like alive. It's probably because there's like this big mountainous region here. Brother from another mother. Amen, my brother. Have any of you guys seen this zone right up here? Because I can log into my Warlock and go there for you if you'd like. Because I know not a lot of people would have probably experienced it, especially if you're like Alliance main or whatever, like I am. Like, it was so cool. I've only just started questing up there. You know, other RPGs, Dungeons and Dragons, Dashwatsi Orgi, Conan, ESO. I always gravitated to something like a ranger, hunter, elf kind of character, but in WoW it was druid instantly. So did you play the Tauren druid, or did you like settle for night elf druid? Orcs had the simplest race. Orcs were the simplest race to play in Warcraft 3. They had super simple towers. Tirisfal Uplands. Yeah.
That's still recharging.
Biggest European pen and paper, kind of like the German D&D. I don't think I've heard of it, honestly. Where is my fucking... What? How did he target a crocodile that was all the way down there? That was bullshit. I've got to look this up, Hans. Thank you for educating me about this. I had no idea if this was a thing. Alright. The Dark Eye. Are there any video games based on it? Oh, there is. War Stomp is OP. I don't know if I've ever heard of this, brother. I am a big fan of old and shitty games, though. Yeah, the Forsaken were really good because of the ghoul spam. Because their gathering units could fucking go ham. You could Zerg rush with the Forsaken. Hey, where do we need to go? Alright. Blizzard would never allow that now. There is no way Blizzard would allow that. It is dominating the German language market, but never expanded to US and beyond, as D&D already dominates there. I'm pretty sure Dungeons and Dragons is still quite popular in Germany, though, isn't it? Like, it's pretty pervasive as a role-playing game. Yeah. Is the Dark Eye or D&D bigger in Germany? Okay, we're gonna want to avoid the crocs. Okay, what about these guys? That's a cool toad. Can't remember what I said, mate. That's my bad. I'm still waking up. But Germans, Austrians, Swiss are so fucking nerdy, they play more than just one RPG. I can respect that. I always wanted to play Cthulhu. I have the manual around here somewhere for the Call of Cthulhu. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Modern WoW burnt me out so hard on Eldritch Horror. Yeah, but Modern WoW didn't even do Eldritch Horror. It used some of the aesthetics of Eldritch Horror, but it didn't actually do it. You know what I mean? Like, go back and read anything that Lovecraft wrote, and there is a pervasive sense of the unknown that is carried throughout each of his stories. Well, the majority of his stories, because he did write other stuff that wasn't just cosmic horror. But I don't think WoW ever truly captured that. It kind of didn't do it. Like it used it as like a little, as like a bit of aesthetic flavor, but more than that, it didn't really do anything with it. Unlike D&D, they never had AAA games or Hollywood movies, of course. I heard that new Dungeons and Dragons movie with Chris Pine was really good though. Pala, I always wanted to play Stormbringer, but Ulrich of Mellenborn is pretty obscure these days. I'm sure if you went to like a game shop or something like that, they would play it. There would be like one obscure fucking game going. You could also try Reddit as well. Advertise there, see if anybody wanted to play with you. Provided you actually wanted to play it. Yeah, this is... Yeah, what's that fucking album? Not Ahab. It's The Depths of Riley or something. By Catacombs, that's it. Gunship, Cthulhu. I'm going to copy paste that. Thank you. Finally.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, I miss Arthas as well, expect. They should bring him back. They should retcon him fucking dying. Because that was a dog shit decision on their behalf. Nah, the YouTube link isn't showing, unfortunately. It is good electronic from a metal fan perspective. I'll definitely check it out then, mate. Thank you for the link. I've got it up over here in my Google Chrome. But I'm thinking of swapping to Opera. How did I get knocked back from all the way over here? Yeah, Mo, Octo's grown huge. Look at this. Max online players, 1793. Insane. Oh yeah, I just remembered there's like little bits of brick on the ground that I've got to pick up. Him dying with Jania's locket, my heart. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Opera. It's pretty aesthetic looking as well. Surely they could bring Arthas back. Surely they could bring him back. Like an alternate timeline Arthas, maybe? If he was like a good guy? They really need to do something with the lore because people hate the new fucking lore. Even if it is owned by the Chinese. Okay. Well, see, there you go. You can bring him back. I like the look of this place. I've never been here before. I've flown over it. But I've never actually quested here. Because Golden had two counterparts. They could do it. They could absolutely do it. Can y'all let me know if the music is too loud as well? I keep getting notified over on YouTube that my streams can't be monetized because I'm playing copyrighted music, but it's so difficult not to listen to music when you're streaming and gaming, you know what I mean? It's like, there are a couple to a handful of bands you can listen to on stream, and it's not going to flag any monetization because these bands aren't on Spotify. That's what the X-Pack is going to be after the last item. Literal profit. Chris Metzen is going to fix WoW. I don't know if he will, but we'll see. Oh, the thousands of dollars you're missing out on. Well, with how quickly my channel's been growing, man, it's like an actual consideration to make. I'm not in it for the money, I'm in it for the community, but still, there's something about being paid to play OctoWoW. If you really want a good series of short, pulpy fantasy novels, Elric of Melonborn, I might have one of those in my fantasy pile. I'm just gonna check eBay. I bought the complete works of the complete Conan series. Fuck, some of these are like fucking $50 Australian. But I'm gonna put them on my watch list anyway. Metzen left at the end of Legion, then we had BFA, Shadowlands, Dragonflight, and now he's back for the World Soul Saga. I couldn't be less excited about the WoW expansions, honestly. I'm paid to scratch my balls, it's called federal money. You lucky government workers. Yeah, I still think that music is too loud. I'm just gonna turn that down a touch. I'm gonna swap the genre. Alright, let's... Alright, we've swapped. We've swapped feel. Elric of Melonborn, Sailor of the Seas of Fate, Weird of the White Wolf, The Vanishing Tower, Bane of the Black Sword, and Stormbringer is the reading order. I'm going to screenshot that. More or less federal money. Get that government, those government dineros.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Isn't the Vanishing Tower a porn flick? I am not sure about that, but if you think about it, that's kind of just sex in general. The Vanishing Tower. Hey, want to see the tower vanish? Like, it makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, not huge books, which is good. What am I reading right now? I think I'm rereading Invisible Monsters and Making the Future by Noam Chomsky. I swear there's some quests I'm missing out on over here. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna pull these boars. I want to kill these ones because they're actually like, they're gonna give me full XP.
That's still recharging.
Hans never got interested in most novels, only some fantasy and sci-fi. Mostly got sucked into history textbooks. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great way to be. What have I got over here? I've got... yeah, some German World War II textbooks. About Germany.
That's still recharging.
Full aggro, please. What the hell are you doing? Recently finished Thick Sucker on Emperor Nero. Boy, just replace Nero with Trump and no one would notice.
I can't cast
There were wild times back then. Do you reckon the quality of life was better back then? I like that simpler lifestyle. I'm a big fan. I mean, obviously, the quality of life was not better. But I think in terms of living a simpler life, you could certainly live a much more simple, stripped back life. And I sort of value that.
that's still recharging.
Like if in an ideal world, if I had my druthers, I would be in a cabin in the woods with my wife, raising a family and growing fucking potatoes. I wouldn't be streaming or playing WoW.
That spell is
But I wouldn't subject her to that sort of life. Life expectancy even within aristocracy of no more than 60, 50% child mortality even in wealthy families. That's true. Although I'm pretty sure the child mortality rate back in Roman times were greater than they were in the Middle Ages, in medieval times. And if you're female, you're fucked in every sense of the word. Well, yeah. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said that men should never... Actually, I think it was Yukio Mishima. He said, nowadays men do not get a chance to see themselves... No, it's like, nowadays men see themselves grow old and that should never be the case. But he like, approached that from a very masculine angle. Yukio Mishima had a very specific idea of masculinity and what men should do and what men should be.
that's still recharging.
You don't believe that? No, that's fair enough, man. The Queen of France. Are men allowed to cry? Men should be allowed to cry. I think any expression of emotion should be socially acceptable. Child mortality got worse until the 1200s when medicine became a real research field building on the achievements of antiquity, which were rescued mostly by Muslim scholars. Irony. I think it's also part of, you've got to ask yourself, are we living better lives than we did back then? I'm not saying like, because obviously we have more, we've got more stuff, we've got more material possessions. Well, that's the thing, Pala. If a lot of women nowadays are conditioned to think men crying is a sign of weakness. It's not masculine. But yeah, like to what Hans is saying, it's subjective.
I can't cast that spell isn't ready yet.
There are a lot of people out there though that would rather live 50 great years where they're feeling fantastic than 100 years where the last half is just misery. Is longer and safer and more educated better for you? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I would have to ruminate on it a little bit. I certainly think I sort of live by the phrase, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. That's what I've sort of lived by. And that's just something I apply to myself. That's why, that's why I chose straight edge. That's why I remain sober. No, I've heard that for years. But if you did tell me that, but if you did also mention that to me, that's cool as well. People of ancient Rome would look at our lives with marvel and jealousy. No, absolutely they would. They would look at the things that we have, like our fucking phones and shit like that, They would look at everything we have and think we were fucking gods. But I don't necessarily think that's a good thing, because it's easy to look back and wonder. And it's somewhat ironic that we can talk about this while I'm fucking streaming World of Warcraft across the world. So, like, I understand that this is almost a position of hypocrisy. Paolo, it's a good thing I don't care about what materialistic pagans from thousands of years ago covet. That's a valid perspective. Let's hope that doesn't eventuate. I expect. I keep forgetting that they're immune to this shit. I think as I've gotten older, I desire different things than I did. I desire much different things than I did when I was, a lot younger. Are these fucking Battlegrounds ever gonna pop or what? This is gonna pop. No, it's not that. It's in terms of lifestyle. Like, back then I didn't really want a family or anything like that. Now the prospect of having a family is kind of everything, you know what I mean? Like, or if not a family, like, when I was a teenager, I just sort of wanted to be alone and, like, sort of, I don't know, I didn't want any, like, deeper connection with other people. But nowadays I realize that those connections that we form with people are often all we really fucking get in life. So I just appreciate them more now. Like, the communal aspect of this fucking stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big deal to me. Like, talking to people, like, engaging in conversation. You want to be a proud gamer dad like me. I wouldn't call myself a gamer per se, but yeah, something like that. You do want a family, but you don't see that happening? Why is that, Pella? I think anything's possible if you want it to be. Like, if you want something bad enough, you can get it. I truly believe that. I'm also going to sign up for Warsong Gold. Arathi Basin. Manifest it like Luffy in One Piece. As you get older, you get more disillusioned as you see more through the public charade. The thing I don't want to happen will probably happen. I'm going to be king of the pirates. I'm going to get married and raise a family in Japan. Hey man, anything's possible. Anything is possible.
I can't pass that yet. I
I keep forgetting you can't fucking sting these guys. That makes many more focused on what really matters. But yeah, like, outside of stream, I don't really play a lot of WoW or do a lot of gaming or anything like that. Because if you're gaming, if you're fucking like... If I, say for instance, if I'm just playing OctoWoW by myself, I don't get the communal aspect like I do here on stream when I'm talking to everyone. So that's a big part of getting on stream and actually doing that. I can be given over to despair over this sort of thing. Well, hopefully you don't let it occur in this case, Pella. I get less materialistic. I'm certainly less materialistic than I was 10 years ago. Holy shit. Not even close. I'm sort of really lucky because I met somebody really special and they kind of changed my life. And that was a huge deal. And I think it just takes meeting the right person for you to really just, I don't know, shift yourself, shift your perspective on things. I'm so not materialistic that it's actually a problem because I simply can't be bothered with financial planning. You're like on the opposite side of the spectrum there, Hans. I think we've got the 15, don't we? Yeah, we've got 15. And we need one more of these, and then we're golden. Can I ask you something? Sure. Shoot X-Back. Alright, we're gonna collect bricks over here, and then we're gonna see if that rare spawn is up, because I don't really see many people over here. What's your origin story? What's our origin story? How did y'all meet? How did y'all click? I don't know, man. I would say that we crossed paths, and I've never really clicked with anyone as immediately, with such immediacy as I did with Sage. It was it kind of boggles my mind. Like how quickly that all just, I don't know. Sometimes in life, God or the universe puts something in your path, and if you're ready for it, you'll have it, and if you're not ready for it, you won't. And yeah, it's just been like that ever since. It's been insane. How old when you met her? In my 30s. Very early 30s. So it just goes to show that you can meet people and you don't have to put like a time frame on it. I think people get locked into the, oh, I'm not gonna meet anyone because I'm X age. I don't think it really works like that. Hans, I'm frugal and can keep my money together, but I don't give a shit about being wealthy or anything. Just want to have enough to live life, which ain't that much. Now I have a child in the mix. That doesn't sound that bad, man. That sounds quite wholesome. In WoW? No. We didn't meet in WoW. Pala, I guess I'm not ready for something like that, and now that I actually self-reflect, yeah, that's definitely the case. But that doesn't mean you won't be ready one day. You may not be ready right this second, but you may be ready in a year from now. Who knows? Like, you're still pretty young, aren't you, Pala? Like, aren't you like late 20s? I think there's a quest I should have gotten here. Yeah, I see these like Dragon Maw crates. I really should have... Okay, I'm gonna abandon that. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna go back and get that quest so I can get the crates. Absolutely not. I was not looking for love. I was just happenstance. Yeah, so... Yeah, Pala, you're like... You've got tons of time, man. You've got tons of time. Men don't even hit their stride until mid-30s. Can I please be allowed to go up here, for fuck's sake? Ridiculous. Okay, guess we're not going up there then. But to answer what you were saying, Xbec, I wasn't looking for love. I was happily single, man. I was happily single. But you will meet like in life, you will meet someone that will just change things for you immediately. And like that fucking happens. No, I think the financial pressure in the US is quite tough. I'm in my 20s, I'm from Spain. I work and study, live in housing, awful because Barcelona, but the life crisis in the US. Yeah, it's tough all over, brother. It is tough all over. Okay, I'm gonna go down and get this quest. Yeah, it's not an easy time. Like, you reckon it's bad in the United States? Fucking look at Australia. It's really bad over here. X-Back, maybe I'm trying too hard to find how to not be alone. If you're looking, you will not find it. If you are actively looking for someone or something, you will not find it. You've got to divorce yourself from that mindset. Because I stopped looking, and then pretty soon after, I was presented with the best thing that ever happened to me, so... I'm not saying that's going to work for absolutely everyone. But yeah, I think that if you... Especially when it comes to like issues of love or relationships, you know, any sort of relational dynamic, something like that. How do you stop looking? By stop looking.
Here there.
That's how you stop looking. We get too hung up on this need to connect with people, and that's where a lot of men, young men in particular, go wrong. I think if you truly want something, you've got to stop wanting it. Australia is hella cool though. Here in Spain, very famous Men at Work band. Oh, Land Down Under. I think is that band British? I know they've got a British member in them. Australian musician. There's some famous Australian band that's actually British. I'm trying to remember who it is, but I don't think it's Men at Work. Hard to shake the desire that coincides with my dream. Well, it's like the Dalai Lama says, change isn't painful, only our resistance to change makes it painful. But no, I agree, Pala, the West is cooked, but we can come back. We can absolutely come back. Yeah, I'll check my Discord. If it'll ever fucking load. Alright, I'm gonna put on some of that medieval music. I'm gonna put on the medieval music. I'm not listening to metal today simply because I've already gone into that. I don't need to go back into it.
Inventory is full.
Durable gloves of the whale. Party on, Wayne. Two bars from 60. Fuck yeah. There's something timeless about this music, you know what I mean? But yeah, if I would say that if you're struggling with finding a meaningful connection with someone, it's probably because you're trying to force it too much. If you really want something meaningful with someone, it'll never be forced. And if you have to force it, that's how you know it's not real. Do you like Mastodon? I'm into the Leviathan album. Reading Melville's book, Moby Dick. Mastodon, I mean, I think Leviathan's their best. Oh, is Leviathan their best album or is Blood Mountain their best album? Because both of those albums go hard. And I saw Mastodon live in like 2009, 2008, and they were insane live. Can you just fucking die? This song is in Occitan, which is a local language in France. I wonder if there's any like Frisian folk music, because that's like the closest language that's still living that's related to English. Okay, we need these crates. Where are these crates at? Hello? Where are the fucking crates? How are there no crates here? Okay, we gotta go up. We gotta go back up here. And we'll collect bricks on the way. There are folk songs I can send you that are done in Old English. By all means, send them across, brother. Is the music too loud? I have a tendency to have the music too loud, unfortunately. I think actually... It's just right. Okay, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. It's not WoW, Lich King, only classic. Well, now trying Warcraft 3 older games have something, man. This is OctoWoW. So this is a World of Warcraft private server. It's a Classic Plus private server. Classic Plus is, imagine if WoW had have continued with just patches and updates instead of expansions. Xback is tired. Are you like physically tired or talking about life? I don't want that shit. The grind in Season of Discovery never stops. What level are you now? God, send the hot weather to me, please. $25. Oh, I left world chat. That's why I can't type in world chat, because I fucking left world chat. My alliance, I'm Horde supporter. I've always gravitated towards alliance because of the old Warcraft games. It's just the way it is. I got nothing against the alliance. I'm more of a cross-faction player than anything. Alchemy 103, Herbalism 212, Cooking 100, First Aid 43, Fishing 100. So you've gotten from 40 fishing to 100 fishing just in the last fucking hour and 9 minutes. Because that's how long I've been streaming for. That's a really good effort. Impressive. I guess cooking and fishing go hand in hand. Okay, we need to get the bricks and then we need to get the crates. This is a cool zone. I don't mind this zone. I like that I'm a little over-leveled for it, but I'm not too over-leveled for it. Also, love Hunter. Very fun class to play. Is the Hunter your favorite class, mate? Fuck's sake. Okay, get off me, get off me. Warlock next so I can milk gold selling summons. Lucky. Warlock's my favorite class. Nah, it's Paladin, but when I want to chill and not tank dungeons, Hunter's fine. Well then, are you playing OctoWoW right now? Because you would love how strong Hunters are here. Hunters are ridiculously strong on this server. am I gonna get rid of? Boar ribs. Let's fuck them off. X-Beck, Warrior, Hunter, Paladin for me. I know how crazy they are. One to 59 in a fucking week? That's crazy. I just don't think I could play that much. I don't think I could play that much Warcraft, honestly. I respect the hell out of it, but I just couldn't do it. Oh no, so I'm playing Chromicraft, Wrath of Lich King private server, quite good. Yeah, I've heard good things about Chromie. And there's another Kronos. Kronos is meant to be pretty good as well. Impressive X-Spec. That's an impressive hunter build. .360 no scope. Do you remember what was that fucking Call of Duty YouTuber, and he used to do like kill compilations and he used to do dolphin dives? What was that guy? I'm gonna look him up. Dolphin dive, COD streamer. Anyone remember that fucking? What was that fucking streamer, man? You get dolphin dives. COD. I don't know. He was an American bloke. White Boy 7th Street. Yeah, that's him. Thank you, bro. That was him. Nos. But now Blizzard is going after everyone. They don't want WoW with open code. Too bad. They can get fucked. The code's out there though, so there's never... It's like the Hydra. You kill one and two more pop up in its place. I think Blizzard coming after Turtle WoW the way they did was the worst thing they could have possibly done. Because now there isn't just Turtle WoW, there's a bunch of Turtle WoW clones as well. And I fucking love that. I love that for Blizzard. Because now they don't have to work on shutting down one server, they've got to work on shutting down like 7 different servers. What's White Boy 7th Street up to nowadays? He's still making videos as well. A lot of those old YouTubers like fell off really hard when like doing like little bits of content like that stopped being the norm and it was like more Mr. Beast style content. It's sad. Yeah, I love it too. You can't capitalize a game from 2004 for so long. It's for people to enjoy. Completely agree, mate. And the people in the comments and the chat that dick ride Blizzard that are just like so pro Blizzard. I'm just like, these corporations do not care about you, bro. So why do you care about their property so much? Like, no one playing private servers are hurting anyone playing regular WoW. X-Pac, it's always about the money. 100%. It's fucking sad, man. Strong. How many more bricks do I need? So this will be number 18, and then that crate will put me at 4 of 8, so that's halfway. Excellent. I thought there was another one over here, but I think I was wrong. There's a crate over here. Dude, I'm doing this combat with Aspect of the Cheater on.
It's too far away. That's still recharging. That spell isn't done yet. I can't release that.
Okay, we're done the bricks. We've collected all of them. Now we just need to get some crates and we're good. Yeah, there's another one over here. No, it's ironic some of this server has more functionality and quality than Blizzard Classic. Yeah, chiefly live GMs, no bots, no RMT. Which are real money transactions for anyone that's possibly not in the loop. Plus, it's being run and operated by people that care about the property as well, which I think is the biggest thing. Now, I wonder if there are crates in here. Okay, get this guy from me, please. Okay. Bring him out here, bring him out here, bring him out here. There's more RMT on TBC than on the GDKP era. I would not be surprised at all. Dude, now I'm hyped for trying OctoWoW. Thanks. Also, I like the channel. I subscribe. Thank you so much, mate. The OctoWoW link is here. I will post it over on YouTube for you. There you go, mate. Sign-ups are open as well. Take care and enjoy your work, mate. Thanks for subbing. Ooh, Battlegrounds time. I'm gonna go find somewhere safe to stand. Frizz, I started to play OctoWoW. I'm level 11 soon. Congratulations on level 11. What class did you pick? Thank you so much for subbing, mate. Genuinely appreciative. You fucking legend. Alright, please let me move this. Please, for the love of God, let me move this. Mage first class, then maybe later Hunter. Mage is a great choice. Mage is so strong. If you can practice your AoE leveling, you will find that it is an amazing class. Down for a pre-made after this. Sure. Are you going Frost, Arcane, or Fire? Arcane got reworked in Turtle WoW, and Arcane is viable for leveling now. Like, Arcane, don't sleep on Arcane as a leveling spec. It's actually pretty incredible in Turtle WoW. Oh great, the game will close in 5 minutes. G'day Warrior, what's going on mate? Frizz, first Fire, then later Frost AoE farm. Solid. But again, don't sleep on Arcane. Arcane is super fun in Turtle WoW. Although, seeing those big numbers with Fire is a rare pleasure. Why don't I play in War main? Because I prefer Classic to Wrath of the Lich King. I played Wrath of the Lich King religiously back in the day, and I feel like I did my time with it. But I know there are a lot of people that play OctoWoW that also play over on War main, and they seem to have a lot of fun with it. So I'm glad that's there for them to do it. Maybe you can try it later. No, give it a crack, man. I'm not picking up the fucking flag. You guys are about to see how ridiculous, how bloody ridiculous paladins are in PvP. Four to 3. Alright, flag carry is coming, flag carry is coming. Alright, where is he? There he is. We've got a level 30 with the flag. Okay, go, go, go. My pet is going absolutely ham. Are you playing War main at the moment, Warrior? Oof. G'day. They made a good choice. Yeah, it started 2 months ago. What level are you now? Are you max level yet? Oh, look at all these warlocks, man. So the strategy as a warlock, if you're trying to kill a hunter, fear the fucking pet. This is a tip for all of the fucking warlocks out there. Do yourself a favor, fear the pet, and hunters lose half of their shit. Trust me on that. He sacrificed his Voidwalker to get the bubble. Not gonna work today. What do we got here? Warrior. Okay, the warlocks are coming back. That's fucking 3 warlocks. I really should, yeah, I'm gonna go over to Aspect of the Hawk. I don't want to get dazed. Okay, Serpent Sting. I should use Viper Sting, really. Okay, you're dead. You're toast. Okay, this guy's dead as well. He's about to die. Yep, he's gone. 40 level for now. Don't have much time to play nowadays, therefore still couldn't reach max level. Nothing wrong with that. There's still a lot of fun to be had in just the leveling. Okay. See, Voidwalker you can just ignore, especially if you're not a spellcaster. There's no downside. Okay, he sacrificed again. Yeah. Look at that, 9 killing blows. Look at me. Somebody left. Yeah, one of them left. There's not any spawn in it. I'm not good. I'm shit. I'm shit. I just want them to capture the flag so we get the XP. Yeah, see? Fuck it, I might capture this one. Never mind, it's already been fucking picked up. Okay, what are we gonna face outside of here? Okay. I'm not even gonna swap from aspect of the cheater. I got another killing blow. Warrior, correct. I wish it about only leveling and discovering new places. That's where the fun of the game is. That's where I advocate people try and experience the leveling rather than rushing through it. Because there is so much fun to be had in that. I think what people do is they see players at maximum level, they look at the fancy gear that they've got, and then they go, oh, I want that immediately. And so they rush and skip over the best part of the game, which is the leveling. Huge. Absolutely huge. There wasn't any sport in that though, unfortunately. Get away from me, dog. Boosting to 60. Is that against TOS? Oh, I will admit, when I hit cap and I'm not seeing big purple numbers anymore, it does feel like there's something missing. Yeah, man. I get it. I fucking get it, brother. Okay, what were we gonna do now? We were gonna go check out, see if that rare spawn was up. Okay, you follow me, brother. Follow me. I don't really see many players here. So there is a chance that the rare spawn will still be up. Okay. Can you believe, what are you thinking of the album? I'm loving it, man. I love this music. I love European folk. I have a particular enjoyment of Slavic folk. But this is fantastic. Oh, inventory is full, hey? How about fuck you? Did you ever consider that? I like that the tracks have they sort of encapsulate a different mood with every individual track. I almost got a long black instead of an iced coffee today. I was just feeling like different coffee. Let me in. Is there like a switch I can hit? Ah, never mind. But no, I'm a big fan of the leveling process. I think what people are going to learn about how I play WoW on stream is that I spend very little time at endgame and I just fucking level up. That's where I get my enjoyment out of the game. And that's just for me though. Like I understand like people prefer the end game and that's fucking cool. But I just prefer the leveling. Because when I think of World of Warcraft, when I first played it back in 05, early 05, I was so enamored with the leveling process and it took so long to get to level 60. It just felt like a genuine... Yikes. Just felt like a genuine achievement. Okay, where is the rare spawn? Never mind. And I think there's so much... in OctoWoW or TurtleWoW that people haven't seen that... I don't know, I think it's just good to show people. It's just good to expose it to people. Okay, obviously there's some quests in here. Oop. Good evening, Black Star. What's going on, mate? No. Come down here, come down here. Not much, just finished up a call for work, was lurking. No worries, mate. How's work going? Alright, sweet. I don't think the respawn's gonna be in here, honestly. Good was an easy tech call in to get someone set up. How long have you been on shift for? Yeah, I don't think old mate is here. Did these guys... Fuck. I don't know, I was meant to click grade. I missed out on the gloves. Thank you for, again, for 2K subs over on YouTube. I really appreciate it. You guys are absolute legends. 3 now. Yeah, see, it's gotta be even or else it's gonna trigger the close. So what are we up against? Hunter, Warlock, and a Warrior. What are we here? Hunter, a Warlock, Warrior, and a Paladin. Oh, for fuck's sake. 5-3. Alright, sweet. Should be good. I might just chill down mine. Okay, there's a warrior there. I kind of feel like I should be going and like helping out, but we will get the match win if we have more points by close. So if we can just hold more points. Yeah, see, there we go. We'll still get the win, and we'll still get the win XP bonus as well. So now we're on 4 caps. $60. 4-3. Yeah, it's definitely going to close. So everybody that's joining late is still going to get the XP bonus as well, which is lucky for them. There we go, more XP. It's a shame it's not going to play out, because this would have been fun. Look at that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Fuck's sake. I think I've lost my gloves though. Yeah, fuck. Great, fantastic. Nah. I gotta get out of this hellhole though. Somebody else has been in here. Probably looking for the fucking rare spawn like I was. Are we annoyed if they actually got it? Alright, let's go hand these in. See where that leaves us regarding level 40. And then it's gonna suck because we've got to do the... We're gonna do the 40 to 49 battleground bracket at the very bottom of the totem pole again. And 49 twinks are so much stronger than new 40s. Like, I was in a Warsong Gulch last night on my Warlock, who's level 19, and there was a level 19 Paladin that had 2k HP and was just two-shotting people. It was fucking ridiculous. Like, it's one thing to be, like, max level in the Battleground, that's not a problem. It's like when you've got the full set of twink gear as well, so you're just, like, impossible to kill. Like, Paladins are already fucking ridiculously strong anyway because of, like, the work that has been done on the class. Get away from me, motherfucker. I don't even want to loot him, but he could have a green. The only green I found is that fucking poison puddle. Collect 10 Shadow Cursed Residium from corrupted wraiths in the outpost tunnels near Grim Patrol. Paladins are fucking bullshit in this, bro. Absolutely despise them. I'm sure they're awesome to play as, but it's a different story when you're versing them in a battleground. Everybody hates Paladins except Paladins. And even then, they probably still hate it. Okay, need to go down here and get some more quests. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna go... Okay, get rid of the fucking wetlands quest, that's for sure. I mean, these bandages are so useless, I may as well fucking get rid of them.
Well met. Be good. Pray to me. See you soon. Keep your feet on the ground.
Not far from 40. 3 bars. Definitely gonna hit 40 this stream. Sank, what do you think about an area to conquer like PvP area with a boss and a castle? Love that idea. It's sort of like Winter's Grasp. Back in Wrath of the Lich King. Similar at least. Okay, I'm assuming these quest givers are going to be in a building. I say anything that promotes fucking world PvP, implement it into the game. Because world PvP is some of the best part of Classic. Alright, we got some quests in here.
What's on your mind?
Earthen relics.
Be good.
Okay. I'm assuming there's gonna be a quest in here. G'day, mate. 20 Shadowforged dwarf heads. I'm probably gonna get those
See you soon.
because I'm almost able to use mail armor myself.
Up with you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
What can I give for it?
Get rid of the bandages. I've got no fucking use for them.
Be good. What can I do for you? Safe travels.
Alright, what's he got here?
What's on your mind?
Preparations for war. Report to magistrate. Ah, fuck.
What's your back?
What am I gonna get rid of here? Magical analysis, raptor mastery. No, I'm gonna keep that. Actually, fuck it.
Here there. Up with you.
So we're gonna go up to that big building. I think it's this way. And then you go right here. Yeah. I know I'm new to this area. I've never really been here before. So it's kind of cool. Food and drink, stable master. Do I still have my boar? Yeah, in fairness.
Keep your feet on the ground.
They've put so much effort into this. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, how do I get up there then? Is there like another level? What am I missing out on? Can I go up here? Is this where I go? Gunsmith.
What's on your mind? See you soon. Bye.
Ammunition. Sweet. Razor. Thank you.
Off with you. Great to meet you.
Yeah, 3 arrows. I can destroy 3 arrows. No biggie. Now, what am I missing here? It says that I can go left. Is there like a fucking hidden compartment that I can access? Is it like a room? Ah.
No. Be good.
See, I'm debating just abandoning all my 1,000 Needles quests and just getting these.
See you soon. Well met. Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna abandon that.
Hi. Safe travels.
Okay, what do we got
How
here?
are you? Safe travels.
Raptor Mastery. Dust Swallow Marsh, Black Shield. Delivery to Wallace, the deserters. Parts for Gravel. Shire, Blizzard just nuking private servers left and right. I know, it's sad, man. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do that.
No,
You hate to see it.
be good.
Alright, that's good enough for me. I'm content with that many quests. May as well wait for the last percentage point of rested XP while we're here. Yeah, you hate to see Blizzard doing that because it always comes down to who's got the biggest stick in the yard. And Blizzard fall under the umbrella of a $1 trillion corporation. So they feel kind of untouchable. Shire, all because they don't want their garbage Classic Plus having competition. 100%. I've been saying that since I've been streaming Turtle WoW. I've said it this entire time. Blizzard just don't want to lose market share. Which, it's kind of dog shit when you think about it, because all of these private servers are fucking free anyway. So, are they really losing? Are they really losing out? It's just greed. It's corporate greed. It's got nothing to do with their intellectual property. It's just greed. Look, I'm going off of the last 10 years plus of Blizzard. Their team that they've got working on the Classic right now have no fucking connection to the game. So that's why everything that they've done with Classic has felt hollow and soulless. Classic was special because the team that fucking made, like, original Vanilla WoW, original Burning Crusade, original Wrath, and like an argument could be made that not even Wrath had this specific essence. But the original team that was developing for Vanilla and Burning Crusade had a fucking love for the property that they were developing for. With the team working on the Classic eras and all of that, nowadays it's all about making money. It's all about what they can sell to people. That's why they've implemented fucking WoW tokens for starters. That's why they've got character boosts and paid transfers and paid race changes and paid this and paid that. Yep, like, because they never nerfed Unwell. If you couldn't beat it, tough. Sunwell, yeah. Fuck Blizzard, man. Fuck Blizzard and fuck their corporatism. They're ridiculous. They are so ridiculous. And they wonder why people like us, people like you and I, are rooting against them. Like, I don't want to see Blizzard fail and then World of Warcraft die, because there are still a lot of good people that play it. But they only play it because they don't know any differently. They've been conditioned to just stay locked in. Blizzard are no longer producing a game, they are producing a fucking product. And that's what I despise. Hello? Can you fucking pull aggro, please? Like, not that these guys are a big threat to me, but that's not the point. Shire, the idea Modern WoW has for hard fight is bosses spamming 113 abilities at once like bullet hell games. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's not the World of Warcraft we know and love. It's just generic product number one with the veneer of something that is classic, that is, you know, it's nostalgia bait. They don't actually fucking care about the game. And that's the issue that I have. I mean, if you want to see how incompetent Blizzard are, it took streamers organizing a Season of Discovery event to kind of bring Season of Discovery back into prominence. Like, streamers and players are doing more work for fucking Classic than Blizzard are. Well, that's exactly right. That's why I'm theorizing, and other people have said it in my chat, that they're going to implement a battle pass for Classic Plus because it's the only way that they can further monetize it. If Blizzard implement a battle pass for their Classic Plus, it is dead in the water. It is dead in the fucking water. I mean, and I'm going to be speaking out against it fucking nearly every day. Hopefully pulling people away from the shit and getting them into something that's actually made with love, passion, attention to detail, care, respect. Or make it where to play Classic Plus you need to own latest expansion. How fucking bullshit would that be? They could do that. They could absolutely do that and they'll tie it in to the game. How terrible would that be? I do somewhat prefer that option to... Battle Pass though. How many players are on OctoWoW on a daily basis now? 1,000 plus. Player count currently is 948 with a max online today of 1793. And that's just on this server. That's not including the 200 to 300 over on the hardcore server. Either way, having to pay something on top of your sub to play Classic Plus is ridiculous. Sounds like a Blizzard move. Then they can tell stockholder, look, our expansions are doing great. Yep. And you know what the sad thing is? The whales will... I mean, the whales have already paid for the expansion. They could what they could do is for the next World of Warcraft expansion, I think it's the Last Titan, they could do a concurrent release with Classic Plus. So that way they can just bunch the numbers together. I mean, I would not put that past Blizzard.
I can't pass that yet.
Okay, what are we doing over here?
That's still recharging.
Okay, 2 bars to a level.
I can't pass that yet. That spell
Left part of gemstone. Where's the right part? Oh, I only need the left part. I really don't see Blizzard releasing anything relating to Classic that has this much attention to detail like the Turtle WoW team did.
That's still recharging.
Okay, I still need Bone Splitter Trogs. Bone Snapper. Bone Snapper.
I can't pass that yet.
Go over here and get this one as well.
That spell isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, sweet.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't pass that yet.
It's 110 F here today. What's that, like 40 degrees? 40 Celsius? Yeah, sounds horrible. It's really cold here, it's winter. I'll tell you what the weather is here. Okay, it is 12 degrees here or 53. So it's cold. Just hit cap. Did you just hit 60, bro? Congratulations, brother. That's fucking sick. That's huge, man. I'm proud of you.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, we need one more Trog. We need 5 more Bone Snappers. Are you in America, Shire? Here, cold is like 22°C. Yeah, in Australia, like, it doesn't really snow here, but like this is cold. But because of the computer, it makes the room a little warmer. A little more bearable.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm actually not that far away from level 60. I mean, 40, sorry. Desert.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Well, if you look at a map of Australia, 95% of the country is a desert. Now let me... I think it's like only 5% of the country is inhabited. What percentage of Australia is inhabited? Yeah, 5% of our landmass is inhabited. 87% of the population lives within 50 kilometers of a coastline.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, that's fucked. 50 degrees is too much. Too hot.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Dude, my pet's doing some fucking damage. I think the hottest I've ever experienced is probably like 44 degrees, somewhere around there. Maybe 45.
I can't cast that yet.
But thankfully where I am in Australia, it's a dry heat, it's not super humid. But it hasn't gotten hot in at least 10 years. Like, summer isn't summer anymore.
Out of range. It's too far away.
Okay, what do we got left here? Bagalosh. Is he up?
That's still recharging.
No, I don't see him up anywhere. I think he's probably down. Somebody's already farmed him, most likely. Unless he's in there.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Alright, we're gonna go hand these quests in and we could get a level up out of it. I don't know if we will, but it could definitely happen. My Gil Murloc. No, we'll get the Murlocs after this, after we get that level. It would be cool if we hit 40. Okay, other building.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
Yeah, we're gonna hit 40. So we gotta get the right part now. Yeah.
Your feet on the ground.
Okay. Gotta go over here. I'm still like getting a feel for where everything is. I remember there being like an entrance. Like I just don't have it committed to memory yet. This is the first time I've ever quested here. Okay, it'll be around here somewhere. I think here. Yeah.
What can I do for you? See you soon.
Nice, level 40.
Great to meet you. Safe travels.
And now we get kill command. That's gonna be huge. Alright, I'm gonna BRB for a second. I'll be back. We are so back. We are so back. Okay, let us go to Darkshire. Why is my hearth in Darkshire? I think that's to get to Stranglethorn Vale more easily. Oh, great. Man, I do not have the gold I thought I did.
Welcome. Watch your back. What's happening? See you soon. What can I do for you?
Oh, mail. Oh my god. Wait a second. True Shot Ore is fucking... is baseline? What the hell?
See you soon.
That's actually nuts. What? That is fucking nuts. Bolly, where am I gonna put that? I think that's everything. Steady shot, Hunter's Mark, volley, true shot, or growl ring 5, yeah. So why would I just not have that on all the time? I don't get that. What does survival get then? Oh, traps can be placed while in combat. Pretty handy. So basically, a stack of silk gives me 1 spell when I level up. That's basically, roughly what it equates to.
Greetings. Light bless you.
That true shot aura becoming baseline is fucking insane. I guess it's kind of like an underwhelming... Oh wow. They've really given marksmanship like a different flavor. Huh. That's sick.
Light be with you. Go with me.
Can't remember if I had anything else to do over there. But oh well. God, how long has this flight path taken? Fucking 7 minutes, cunt. Alright, let's get this show on the road. So we got Murlocs to kill, Geomancers, and then we got to get that gem as well. Increases the attack power by 3% plus an additional 30. That's huge. How is that baseline now? Like, don't get me wrong, I fucking love it, but still. So is like survival still melee focused? I suppose it is if it's like got a focus on melee attacks and aspect of the wolf. Increases your melee critical strike damage. Okay, yep. Trap mastery. Melee attack power. Well, there you go then. Vicious strikes.
I can't cast that yet. I can't cast that yet.
I think I'm gonna go into marksmanship after this. I could go into survival just for something a little bit different, but I think there's just more value in reducing the mana costs.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I mean, at this point, I don't even need to waste bloody mana on doing my shots or anything like that. I can just kill them. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Dude, we're doing so much more damage. It's actually crazy.
I can't cast that yet.
Ancient Belt of Intellect. Oh, I forgot to get my mail shit out of the fucking bank. What do you reckon? Is that better? 3 agility, 3 stam versus 13 intellect?
That spell isn't ready yet.
What do we reckon about that? Why isn't my fucking cat moving? Have we like... Is the game crashed?
That spell isn't ready yet. That spell isn't ready
We're evading now? Okay. What the fuck is up with this?
yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't.
I'm not equipped to deal with this. uh... Alright, guess not. Can you go in here then? Okay, what about in here?
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Okay, I'm just gonna like try and pull a bunch of Murlocs at this point. I think we can do it. Go down there as well. Genic, hi guys, what about online here? What do you mean by that, mate? I'm gonna buff up my fucking cat, give the scroll of strength to him. Gargill the Butcher. I wonder if that's a rare spawn. And just have him mark him.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Even if they heal, it's like not even that big of a deal for them. They just get smoked. I don't like. I'm not like. It's not one of those things where I'm so pressured to stop them from healing.
That's still recharging.
Like I still don't want them to heal per se.
I don't have a target. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
They should add like a rare spawn for this cave. Give players an incentive to come here even when there's like no, they can't do any more quests for the area. Like that's the whole point of like rare spawns.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Especially if you're still around the level of the area you're questing in. Just gives you an incentive to like go and get more gear. That could be an upgrade or just sell it on the auction house. The more players there are on the server, the less likely you are to encounter rare spawns, and that's a problem. Right, where are we going now? Up here. They've done such a good job with this zone. It feels like a natural extension from like Lochmadan, Wetlands. It really is so expertly done. Hello? What the fuck? Alright, get in there, son. Get in there. Bro. What the fuck is this dog shit? Where's Aspect of the Serpent? Did they take that away? Huh. That's weird. I wonder what level you're supposed to get at. God, I can't get away. I can't get away from them. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Okay, what do we need to get down here? Shadowforge to Warfed. Is there anything else apart from the heads we need? Oh, the relics. Right, okay. Oh shit. Bro, get him off me. Fuck's sake. I think we're gonna die. So we're gonna pull aggro from this guy? Yeah, we're gonna die. Fuck's sake. Just pulled too many. I should have cleared the pats first. That was laziness on my part. See, laziness will get you killed in this. If you're gonna like main hardcore like I want to, like go back around to maining hardcore, you can't play lazy. You've got to play meticulously. And little minor errors like that are no big deal here. You know, you lose 10 seconds of questing time. That'll completely nuke your character in hardcore. So you can't make those little mistakes. What state are you in, bro? It's freezing down here in Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne. I'm in Victoria, but I'm adjacent to Melbourne, I suppose. Yeah, it's pretty cold. Like, the sun's out today. There's not a cloud in the fucking sky, but it's still fucking freezing. It was like 10 degrees earlier. Honestly, I'm sick of the Victorian weather, man. Like, I'm sick of the Victorian government. I'm sick of the Victorian weather. I'm thinking I'm just fucking off up to Queensland and just fucking living by the beach and then fucking drowning. Our summers have been pretty nice though, on the more mild side, but still been pretty nice. I think this has been a mistake. Kiss, I'm done with the government here as well. Seems like a lot of people went up north during COVID. Yeah, can you blame them? I mean, COVID wasn't even a big deal and our government fucking cooked the state's economy over that shit. And now we're all paying the price for it. We're all paying the price for their over-governance and tyranny, brother. Was asking because you're wearing a singlet, thought maybe you were somewhere warmer. No, that's because I just love the singlets for the love of the fucking game. Could it be that we're trapped down here? This is a distinct possibility. I mean, I've got a jumper over there. I've actually got a long sleeve over there as well, but I just... You got much planned for today, mate? Dude, we could be trapped down here forever. Yeah, there's no way back up. I guess over here. But like, this is all just cliff face. There's no way we can get up there. There is a chance there's like an inlet here that we can, or a cove rather. Well, there's an actual map area here, so this could be just like empty space that you're not really supposed to be in. Whereas here, I'm not too sure. Alright, we may not be cooked after all. Oh no, we're cooked. I'm gonna have to unstuck. Bro. I'm trapped. Maybe going further down here. Alright, I'm gonna take a gamble and go this way. Man, this is rough as guts. Vanilla Chad, what's going on, brother? How are we? So that's like the market, you know, that's the demarcation. So this is considered the wetlands now. Huh. So I'm assuming that's like the... I died and was running to my body, wasn't paying attention, went off a cliff. In Grim Reaches. And it's just all one big cliff face. So I think I'm gonna have to like talk to the GMs, message a GM. Because I tried to unstuck and did jack shit. But we may find our salvation over here. See how this is all cliff face. Absolutely, I recommend Octo. Absolutely. It's a little janky, as you would expect from a private server, but it's in active development. The GMs are, you know, quick to respond. There's no RMT, there's no farmers, you know, so what more could you want? What more could you want? Plus, it's just great if you're looking to make a stand against Blizzard, I suppose. I know it's only an individual stand, but, you know, one person can make a difference. I firmly believe that. So, I'm assuming this is all cliff face as well. I can play it from EU without problems. High ping. Being in the EU, you're going to have less ping than anyone else because the servers are located in the EU. No, it's in the EU. Servers are in Iceland. And the backups are in Russia. And they may have, I think they may have more backups in Kazakhstan, I believe. Whereabouts in the EU are you from, mate? Kattegat Viking area. So Denmark? I thought Kattegat was a fucking... I thought Kattegat was the ocean. I didn't think that was an actual place from memory. Ah. Svarge. Snakker du svensk? Snakker svensk. Yeah. Are you playing vanilla right now, or are you playing private servers as well, or are you playing retail? I'm only going from the vanilla chat in your name. That's why I'm asking. Oh, there's some actual plant matter over here. Big private server player looking for a new home. Were you on Epoch? Ascension? Or were you on OctoWoW? Dude, this sucks. Oh, actually, maybe we can go up this way. If you do choose OctoWoW and you do start questing in Grim Reaches, don't go off the cliff face. Turtle and Epoch. Well, OctoWoW is essentially just Turtle. The only difference is that it has hardcore servers as well as a normal server. That's the only key difference, really. Yeah, I think we're cooked. This may be it for me, chat. This may have tried my patience. Yeah, don't fall off the cliff at Grim Reaches over here. Because there is conceivably no way up. I might have to get a GM. What's going on, Mo? How are we? Mock Meb. I'm just gonna grab an energy drink. Ah. Thank you. There's... See how quick the GMs were to respond? That's how quick. What, 2 minutes? Now we just have to pay attention and actually do it. I think going forwards we're going to have to be a little more careful when we're roaming around Grim Reaches. In fact, I might cut out that entire part of the stream once it's fully processed over on YouTube. God, fuck's sake. This place is not ideal to auto run in. I'm just getting fucking trapped. This is the fucking worst. Alright, fucking finally. think it's gonna be a problem being down here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. What? God, Kill Command does so much damage. What a clutch move. God, everyone's fucking getting lit up here. Alright, you get away from me. And then I get 2 of the earthen relics here, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna try and like... fuck's sake. The mobs are so densely packed together. Damaged relic mechanism. How many quests are we on? 20. Okay, now we're on half. And they'll start spawning back in too, which is good. Can you fucking...
That spell isn't ready yet.
Sweet. This is working out well. I just need him to keep respawning back in where I am. We'll be fucking laughing. Wait, did that give me it or not? No. I guess we need to wait longer. Okay, we've got a respawn up here. Okay, now we bring him down. Fight him down here, fight him. Yeah, right there, right there, right there.
I can't cast that.
He's doing a fair amount of damage. Like a respectable. He's a fucking pumper. Look at him. Like my pet's strong. Grips of the Overseer. Ooh. Inventory's full. Strength, stam, fire resistance, restores 2 health per 5. Nah. My Agi gloves are better.
I can't cast that.
I'm just stoked we got a respawn out of it, honestly. Okay.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still be charging. That's still be charging.
I don't know if it'll let us get this one. So we've got one there.
Out of range.
Dude, did we just get so lucky? And then 10. RIP Nostrum, wow. Did Nostrum go down as well, mate? When did that go down?
I can't cast that. That's still be charging.
That must have been pretty recently. Yeah, a day ago. Nostrum leadership, Nostrum shutdown announcement. Hey everyone, this is an extremely difficult message to write, but we need to inform the community clearly. Nostrum has received an official cease and desist letter. As a result, Nostrum is shutting down. Crazy. Everyone in here is saying that they didn't actually receive a real cease and desist and they just wanted to shut it down because of the DDoS. But either way, that's not good. I hate hearing a private server community getting destroyed, more or less because of Blizzard. Even if it wasn't because of a cease and desist, like it's an inevitability, you know?
Can't carry it.
I'm getting out of here. I'm fucking getting out of here. I'm hungry. Hate to hear it, man. Anyways, thank you to all the new subs and followers. It means the world to me. It's been a pleasure hanging out with everyone. I may stream again, similar time tomorrow. But yeah, until tomorrow, hope you all have a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And until then, take care. Peace.